guys, I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and it's time for one of our favorite days of the month. Tonight we are going to be unboxing the April 2019 Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club box. These subscription boxes contain 6 to 8 ounces of luxury fiber, plus some fun extras, and each of them are curated in this beautiful themed kit that the team at Paradise Fibers puts so much thought into that the unboxing is just such a delightful experience, and it makes this a wonderful, wonderful gift for any spinners in your life, or honestly for yourself as well. This is a great, great treat yourself product, and it's something I absolutely, absolutely love. Now, full disclosure, Paradise Fibers does send me this for free every month, so that way I can share it with all of you. And I do have an affiliate link, which means that I earn commission if you make purchases through my link. However, you are under no obligation to go through my link or anything like that. And my enthusiasm with this product, I think you guys can tell how genuine it is and how much I absolutely adore everything that they package up. It is a subscription service that starts at $34.99 a month. There are options that are slightly more expensive if you live outside of the continental United States, but you can see their website for information on shipping to other locations. And if you don't see shipping to where you're from, always reach out. You never know. They're a really, really wonderful small company, but it's a lot of fun. And I guess in addition to all of the good stuff in here, club members also get 10% off all the full-priced fiber purchases at Paradise Fibers. So yeah, there's a lot of perks, and everything has just always been absolutely, absolutely stunning. Now, I'm not sure. Sometimes the box has like a slight scent that I can see from the outside. I am recovering from a pretty wicked cold, so I'm not sure if I can smell much of anything tonight. And this is also why actually my voice has come back a bit from where it was this morning. So, but I am very, very excited to open this up and see what is in store for us for April. Yeah, and so thank you guys who have tuned in, for letting me know in the chat that you're here. And I am just making sure that we are all set up. I'm gonna grab a sip of water and let's start opening this up. Okay. I always try to be very careful with this, because you would never want to pierce anything important. Now, I try really, really hard to stay away from spoilers. Really, really hard to stay away from spoilers. But occasionally I'll see something on Paradise Fibers Instagram that I'm like, ooh, does that have to do with the kit this month? Ooh, I don't know. So, but I've also seen things and then thought that it had something to do with the theme and then was surprised. So let's see, we are all ready. Oh, but I started to say about the scent. If you are sensitive to smells, you can always request an unscented box from Paradise Fibers. But let's open it up, and I think we're gonna see the newsletter. Oh, there's the newsletter fell off, and ooh, polka dots. All right, before we look at the newsletter, let's open this up. I'm trying to give you guys the first. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll have to tell Paradise Fibers something really, really funny on Instagram later. But ooh, this looks almost okay, so I see there's a pineapple box. We've got some coral theme, some scales. Let's see, what is our theme? Ooh, it's the color of the year, living coral. Oh, fun. So, greetings, fiber friends. March has gone in a flash and April is already here. This month we are headed to the tropics. We'll be exploring new fibers, old theories, beads, sequins, and the color of the year, living coral. Ooh. All right. Let's look into this. So in here, this almost looks okay. So this is like a cellophane bag. And whoa, what is this? This is okay. This is a solid color merino wool, tanzanite in the gold scalloped printed cello bag. This is a very deep. It's like a heathered navy, but it's got a slight purple undertone. On camera it's showing up as a bright blue, but it really is extremely saturated. But it's got a nice depth to it. Like there, in my eyes, and maybe it's not super bright, it almost looks like, yeah, it looks like there's some really nice depth. It is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. Okay, so this is merino. Oh, this bag. Okay, so what are they calling this bag? This bag is, look at that. Look at that texture. So it's funny because it looks like it would feel like a loofah, but it doesn't. It's smoother than that. What are they calling this bag? It's a white netting bag. Okay, so here, so that was 2 ounces, that navy, the tanzanite was 2 ounces of solid merino top. And then, wait, does it smell like pineapple? Does it smell like pineapple? It might actually smell like pineapple slightly. But again, if you have issues with scents, let them know and they will send you an unscented one. Maybe it was my imagination. Whoa. Okay, so I think this is beautiful. So this is, wait, merino and pineapple fiber? Sorry. Pineapple fiber? Like, I just read that. Like, as in this is made out of pineapples? Okay, now I have to look. Is it? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe this is amazing. I am in awe. Okay, there is legit pineapple fiber in here. That is amazing. So it's a merino and pineapple fiber blend, 8515. And then in here, in the pineapple box, I can't believe I even missed this. It's 1 ounce of the pineapple fiber top in a pineapple window box. Okay, so let's see. It's funny, I just had some pineapples tonight. Okay, so this is like, it's soft. It's not like as soft as like silk or something, but that is so freaking cool. This is what I said, while they go above and beyond with their creativity. And this tropical themed box, and I was like, oh, pineapple, that's so cute. And then you realize it's pineapple fiber. I mean, that is amazing. So I now have no idea. There might be some pineapple oil in here. I don't know if the fiber itself has a scent. I can't, my nose isn't working well enough to tell that right now, but this is so cool. Yeah, Keith, this is fiber made out of pineapple. Like, pineapple.
Really cool.
He was like, you're on TV, why are you talking to me? This is amazing. And, all right, I will definitely have to be saving this for play around. Once I crack open my fiber reactive dyes, this is well, once I get the hang of them, this is going to be something I'm going to have to try dyeing on the channel, because How many people have how to dye pineapple fiber videos? I don't know. Well, maybe Paradise Fibers will have one. But that is cool. Okay, so this is beautiful and soft, and I mean, the color is spot on. Like spot on, spot on. This is amazing. And so they go in the newsletter, they go in a little bit into why like they chose to pair it with this navy. And so it's a little bit of color theory. And so they talk a little bit of color theory in here. And yeah, and they get some tips on actually how to dye it. And they give a little bit of information about the tropics and all this stuff in here as well. This is just, oh my gosh. So you see why they blow my mind every month, because you're like, oh, this is fun, it's on a theme. And then you look closer, and not only is it stunning fiber, but the fiber itself, like they pick the theme, but the types of fiber that they choose for their blends relate to the theme in sort of a perfect way as well. Okay, let's see. All right, and then last, sometimes I go for the little extra goodies first, but tonight I saved, I guess, the goodies for last. Oh, look at her. What's our sticker? Each month you get a new vinyl sticker. What's her name? Pantone You Living Coral. Still haven't figured out where I'm going to put all my stickers. I just have them all in my pencil pouch from the September one. But that is so, so sweet. Let's see what else is in here. We've got, all right, we've got a little bag of sequins and beads, which I will go back in a moment. There is a, looks like a needle threader, which actually this one might not get lost. Is it, I'm 90, yeah, it's a flower threading hook, probably so that way we can play with the beads. And there is a pineapple, oh, it's a buttermint. I don't know if I know what a buttermint is. Some kind of hard candy. Okay, but then we have these, oh gosh, and I don't want to make a mess. We've got these beads and sequins, and it looks like that they're going to have some tips, tips on the blog. Let's see. So they've included a little treasure trove of tropic sequins and glass beads to take your yarn to the next level. Adding these to your yarns might seem difficult at first, but we assure you with a little prep time, you'll have bedazzled strands in no time at all. Using your flowered threading hook to pre-bead or / sequence strands of fiber before you spin. If you'd like to see a tutorial, okay, so you can put it directly, rather onto thread, you can like get the bead directly onto the fiber. Oh, that's something that I'm going to need to play with. Okay, let me see if I can give you guys a little bit of a close-up of like some of the selection. Kind of. I don't know if I'm in focus. So there's a lot of different sizes of beads. And like some of these small ones would be really hard. I've got some tiny crochet hooks for when I did knitting with beads. Like these medium ones there are some of the ones that I would use for knitting. And some of these are smaller and some of them are a bit bigger than that. So there's like a nice variety. I did not pour out the whole little baggie, but I am actually really excited because I have a lot of beads. Oh, so many beads from when I did a lot more lace knitting, and it would be really, really fun to, some of them I have like just small amounts of random colors, and so it would be really fun to play around and combine them into some spinning. But now I can see for the first time, it's like, oh, if you just take like section off little bits of fiber and then put the bead on that fiber, oh, then you could spin it in. I don't know why I hadn't really thought about that too closely before, but I like that a lot of times these Fiber of the Month boxes come with like stuff that, okay, you could go and you could spin right away. And then sometimes a little bit extra if you wanted to push yourself and try something new and something to like tempt yourself into a new direction. So I think that all of these boxes are very both beginner friendly and also have enough interest to intrigue someone who has been spinning a really, really long time. I've just been unboxing and we've got a merino pineapple blend. Yep, pineapple fiber in this tropical themed box. This is incredible. I think this might be, I always say it, I mean, like, this might be one of my favorites though. I like literally my mind was blown. My mind was absolutely blown when I was like, oh, you know, it smells kind of pineapple-y and, you know, it's got a little pineapple box. And then I was like, no, it's actual legit pineapple fiber. So like on one hand, so pineapple fiber would be, it's a cellulose fiber made out of pineapples. So let me see if I can see where it is on the newsletter. This is the one part with me not like opening it, unboxing it live, is that I'm learning stuff as we go. Excuse me, guys, sorry. So what else can we find in a tropical paradise? We are happy to provide you with pineapple fiber this month as a new fiber art adventure. Spin as is, blend with wool, or even dye this lustrous natural fiber. While the pineapple plant belonging to the family Latin, is primarily farmed for its fruit, the leaves of a pineapple plant contain approximately 3% of strong, silky, naturally white fibers. These long fibers can be extracted from the leaves either by retting or mechanical means. First cultivated for this purpose in the Philippines and called pina, the cloth woven out of this fiber was once in wide demand. However, when cheaper cotton flooded the market, international interest in the fiber dwindled. Now it's making a comeback. The environmentally mindful are interested in taking waste pineapple plant parts and using them to more widely manufacture into fiber and fabric. The pineapple fiber has a very long staple and behaves similarly to silk and flax. If you're having a hard time spinning the roving, try carding this fiber on hand cards in order to open up the fibers and make spinning a spinnable rolag. If you'd like to spin the roving as is, practice drafting with long distance from your drafting triangle. The resulting yarn will be strong and lustrous, suitable for next to skin wear. Rest assured this fiber will soften with wear and wash. And then if you wish to dye the fiber, use a cellulose dye like a fiber reactive dye, like the Procyon MX or something else. That is so cool. And so it does, like, it has a really nice sheen. I guess this white is just the natural color that's there. And so, yeah, this is so cool. But yeah, no, I mean, it's funny because you're like, oh, we use all these other plant fibers. And I don't know why, like, it just didn't occur to me that pineapple fibers would be useful. And given that, you know, when you have one pineapple plant, it's not like you have a tree and you get like, you know, dozens of pineapples off of it. There is a lot of waste with growing these yummy fruits that I was enjoying in a smoothie tonight that we just made. And so, yeah, and like the outside is definitely has, like, if you think about even just the like part of the pineapple that you have, how fibrous the stuff that you're cutting off is when you're carving your pineapples. So this is so cool. So cool and creative. And this is absolutely amazing and just a really, really fun way to integrate the Pantone color of the year. It would be really interesting to see how it takes up dye. I imagine that it might, like, maybe would need a little bit more dye than cotton, but I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to save this bare pineapple fiber to dye at some point. That is my plan. Maybe not soon. So I have done a lot of cotton dyeing, but I have not yet started playing with, I have some fiber reactive dyes in my stash. I haven't started playing with those yet. And so I'd like to get a little more comfortable on cotton before I start experimenting on this. But just to get a sense of like proportions and stuff. So that way I don't overload something with way too much dye, but I think I just need to like have fun with some t-shirts to get like a good feel for them, you know? Because I think that back at the beginning of Dye Pot Weekly, when I started off with some RIT liquid dyes, one of the mistakes I made was I used way too much dye for the amount of fiber that I had. And then it resulted in a ton of rinsing and rinsing and rinsing. And so now I know, for example, with like the RIT liquid dyes, 1 tablespoon will give a really saturated color in 100 grams of wool yarn. You know, knowing those kinds of proportions is like, and having that gut feel for it helps. And so having some kind of gut feel before I dive in is something that I'm going to want to do. But I love that, like, they tempt the dyers in all of us with this too. Oh, you could absolutely spin it first and then dye it. Always. Always, always. But so this, the Living Coral blend that we have 4 ounces of, this is 15% pineapple fiber. And so I'm assuming that maybe some of it was dyed in here, but I haven't read this all completely. So I haven't read through, but I mean, there's definitely like some, yeah, I'm not sure if the 15% is like the streak of white. I don't think so. I think that like some of it might be dyed in here. I don't know. Sometimes Paradise Fibers is able to join in the chat. I don't think that they're here tonight. So I don't know, but this is amazing. And I love, okay, so this fiber, it's like the whole totality of it is coral, but there are flecks of sort of a warm, like tangelo orange, burgundy, pink, and then coral and white. So there's like these sort of like cool tone pinks to these warm tone pinks all throughout here. And this looks so bomb with the navy. That is just, I mean, I know it's a solid, but it does, I can't tell, like I keep trying to squint because there's a little bit of luminosity to it, like it has a little bit of sheen. So I can't tell if it's slightly heathered or not, but this is just a really, really deep, deep, deep navy. And these colors look perfect together. And so every month it's just, I think that there's something educational, something that oftentimes they give us something historical about fiber arts that is useful. Like we had an ancient Egypt themed one that featured like some bamboo. And so that's just, you know, they really research the fiber arts. The navy one is 100% merino. The navy is 100% merino. At Paradise Fibers, they clearly have a passion for all things fiber and textiles, and they really just research and like have this feel for how things go. And so what's funny is, so I said I saw no spoilers, and the one thing that I saw was them playing with a huge box of like beads and sequins, and I was like, ooh, is it gonna be jewel themed? So then when I opened it before I saw the newsletter, I was like, is it mermaid? I was trying to figure out like, but see, like I saw that little sneak peek and I still had no sense of what the actual theme was. And it's just perfect. And so this is in a little coral bag, but I'm worried about getting in there. But the color, so there's definitely some like iridescent beads, and then white and turquoise and blue, different colors, and some that lean a little purple, but all would look, excuse me, all of which would contrast really, really great with the coral or the navy or anything else you might have. And so if you love this kit and you want to sign up today, Normally, the way that the Paradise Fibers Club works is that you need to be signed up by the 10th to receive that month's box. So if you sign up by May 10th, you would get the May box as your first one and then the June one. But they might still have some left. So if you sign up and you really want this April box, just let them know. And if they have one available, they'll send you, they'll charge you, and they'll send you that, and then they'll charge you, I think, at May 1st for the May box. So you can always reach out and ask. And frequently, the fiber blends that they have in these kits are released exclusively, or released first for members of the Fiber Club. And then sometimes they end up being available also on the website that you could purchase individually. So if you want more of it, you could get more and use your club code for 10% off full price fiber purchases. But if you aren't a club member, you could then pick up some as well. It's just, you're getting a real discount with the Fiber of the Month Club, which starts at $34.99. And that includes shipping in the continental US. And yeah, you can see that they put so much thought into these. This is not like, as someone who's like planning like some samplers, like I've got some fun ideas and I think I do some things that are cool, but nothing I do compares to this. This is like, you know, what you want like your best friend to send you as like the best care package. It really does feel like a care package every month. Do they have a yarn box or just unspun fibers? I think just unspun fibers. I'm not sure if they have plans for a yarn box or anything right now, but I know some of my non-spinning, some parts of the ChemKnits family that are non-spinners like to tune into these to live vicariously through me as I unbox these. Ooh, yeah, with the coral and navy. I mean, I'm like really excited to try out the beads. I'm still working on my like Harry Potter themed one, and then I need to do my December one, and so then I've got like my whole spinning queue. Hi Beth, yes, that was you that was saying that today. But yeah, this is just so fun, so much fun, and it is honestly like such a joy. I think that I still remember the very first one that I opened up, and it was July last year, and I was just so surprised. Like I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna open it up, but I was just like, every little detail is just so related. And so the amount of time to even just source all the different little bags that look, you know, tropical and corally is just really, really fun. I'm pretty sure that their fiber club is just for the unspun fiber. I actually highly recommend that you guys all go follow Paradise Fibers on Instagram. They shared these mesmerizing blending videos where they'll have these blending boards, and I could just watch them all day. And I love just watching them combine. It makes me want to just, like, I love dyeing like variegated multicolored roving, but it makes me want to go up and dye a bunch of solid colors so then I can play with blending the different solids together. I feel like that, like, for designing color on yarn, it's like, okay, first you start dyeing your own yarn. Then you start dyeing your own roving and spinning the yarn. It's like, then you start blending your own fiber. I feel like that's like the next level down the color playing rabbit hole. But yeah, it's so much fun. And I actually really, really like this threader a lot. I don't think I've ever seen one that wasn't just like the ones that come with, you know, the like metal end ones. And this actually feels like it'll hold up really, really nicely. And okay, I actually do want to put it back in here with the beads so that way it does not get lost. But yeah, it's just an absolute treat. And I would say of all the ones that I've received, only one time has there been a scent that, and I'm consider myself fairly scent sensitive, and I've only had an issue, I think, one of the months. And then the scent wasn't in the fiber at all or anything like that. And so I was able to just there was an incense stick in the Egypt box. But that I was able to throw that away with the box after the unboxing. So that one was just a little too intense for me. But again, you can request an unscented box. But sometimes they have the scents because it kind of ties the whole thing together. But okay, I really like this bag. Yeah, it looks like it should be rough. I wonder how it's like they laid all this string on top of each other and glued it together somehow. I wonder, I can't quite see a pattern in it. Because if it's knit, it's pulled in all kinds of wild directions. Oh dear. Yeah, but so then even just all the little packaging just all fits. They must just, I wonder if they go and collect all the different packaging for each specific kit, or if they go and as they discover new fun packaging, they have just a little collection of bags and stuff in their warehouse, or in their office. And so it's I'd like to have a little package room where you could have all these different kinds of drawstring bags all around. Okay, maybe that's just me, but I think that would be a lot of fun. But anyway, oh, where did my pineapple go? Oh, here it is. I set it carefully by my feet. Paradise Fibers, you knocked this one out of the park as usual. This is just delightful, fun, nice surprise, and and the layers, you open it and it's fun, and then you look at what it is and it makes it even more fun and awesome. And so sorry everyone. And so it's my pleasure to wholeheartedly endorse this project. I when this showed up, as I'm clearly getting over a cold, this showed up and I was I really want to open this. I really need this brightness, this fun. I need something to cheer me up. But I was no, I need to wait. I can't do this on my own. I have to share it with you guys. And for moments me discovering that the fiber is actually made out of pineapples, you can't fake that. I can't believe it took me, because I'm here, I'm talking about what I'm seeing and experiencing and sort of trying to read at the same time. And I was oh, in the pineapple box. And it just totally glossed over me that there was pineapple fiber there. And I can't believe that it took me so long to figure that out. And I think it's so, so awesome. But I hope that you guys enjoy hanging out with me during these unboxings. It's a lot of it's so much fun, and I just absolutely admire their creativity, and I would love to see a behind the scenes of sometime how they go about designing and curating one of these, because there's just so many pieces that all just fit so wonderfully together that it's how could these things not go together? But anyway, I hope that you guys are all going to have a wonderful, wonderful evening. There should be tomorrow morning, the March 2019 ChemKnits Dialogue Recap will come up with a lot of your featured projects. I featured a lot of your dyeing photos in that video, and so that will be up in the, excuse me, that'll be up in the morning. And yeah, I've got the April's dialogue all planned out. I actually went and I was taking the pictures myself for it today. I was looking and couldn't quite find what I wanted, and I was finally able to get that ankle just right. And so I think I nailed what I was really like drawn to this month. But I think that we'll have a lot of fun, and I'm not sure. So that I haven't scheduled a date for that, but that'll be sometime next week, I think. I'm not gonna say yet, but on the 15th is when I'll release the new one. But yeah, anyway, I hope that you guys all have a fantastic evening. And oh, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my link, my affiliate link in the chat one more time. So that way, if you do decide to go sign up, then, you know, I get credit for having referred you to the website. I know I'm not going to do a matzah themed dialogue. No. Oh man. Although I have to work on getting ready for the Seder's. All right. Anyway, I'm digressing. I am going to go make some more tea, and I hope that you guys all have a really, really wonderful evening. And yeah, I will be back soon. And yeah, but so seriously, if you guys are spinners and want something to treat yourself, like these never disappoint, and each one is just absolutely delightful. So good night, everyone. Bye.